Oh, Philip. What were you thinking, Philip? What is up, everyone? Welcome to No Life Digital. As you can see, I have a new microphone array. This is a Warm Audio WA-14. It's meant to kind of emulate or imitate the AKG C414 microphone. This thing's pretty dope. It's half the price as well, so if you're interested in like a really nice condenser, large condenser microphone, check this one out because it's damn good, as you can tell by the sound of my goddamn voice. This isn't gonna be too long. Basically, we're gonna put the nail in the coffin on Philip. If you weren't convinced he was plagiarizing before, we now have definitive proof of him plagiarizing now. Obviously, this is coming from his challenge to Kotaku.
So you can keep looking, Kotaku, and please let me know if you find anything.
What an idiot, because this obviously was an open invitation for everyone to just look at his past library of work and just really meticulously scrounge through it, see if there are any other cases of plagiarism. And thanks to Joseph on Twitter, you know, I'm gonna credit Joseph because I don't plagiarize work. Joseph39151, he says, at Jason Schreier, which is the news editor of over at Kotaku, in his video about the Switch's HD Rumble, Philip Miucin copied user Cartho word for word from a post on a NeoGAF forum thread. The video is here. The thread is here. So what I'm going to do is play some of his video and match it up with the actual words on the screen that the original user has posted. Now the problem is he's striking channels and abusing YouTube's copyright system for pointing this out. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to sort of make it so he doesn't, so I don't know, so he can't really do that, but just check it out right here.
I did a little bit of research on my own, and here's what I came up with. So basically, a normal rumble is just a motor which spins, creating a vibration, right? Well, HD Rumble uses linear actuators, similar to Apple's Taptic engine, which is what they use for the new Force Touch stuff in the new iPhones and Apple Watches. See, I believe that these are different in that they are more likely weighted electromagnets rather than a simple spinning motor. This means you can create a much more subtle variety of sensations compared to a rumble motor, which is pretty much just a spinning motor, and all those can really do is produce differing speeds of vibration. I did a little bit of research on my own,
and as you can see, it's word for word. There's nothing changed about it. This is the most damning evidence against him. I wonder if Cartho knows. If he doesn't know, he knows now. And this was only a year ago. You know what I mean? This was only 1 year ago. So, Philip, man, you got some explaining to do. Supposedly, we have Colin Moriarty trying to get him to do an interview with him. We have Kind of Funny trying to get him to do an interview with them. I would love that. I would love to hear his explanation for all of this, as long as they grill him, because this is no joke. This is like really bad shit that he's done. He might be gaming journalist's most prolific plagiarist. I don't think people understand the gravity of that situation. So I do want to see him explain himself, and just don't plagiarize. If you're thinking about getting into gaming journalists or any sort of journalism, any sort of anything, just don't take other people's work. And if you do, make sure you cite them. Make sure you ask them for permission. You know, you can absolutely use other people's work in your own work, but you need to cite them correctly. You need to make sure that they know that you're doing so, and you need to infuse it in your work in a manner that doesn't exploit that other person, which is exactly what he's done to Cartho. He's done that to Boomstick. He goes and preys on smaller channels and smaller, lesser known individuals and exploits them for his own personal gain, and that's fucked up. You cannot defend that. You can't sit here and tell me someone who got a job at one of the biggest gaming media sites in the world off of the backs of smaller people is a good thing. Because if that's the case, then I don't want to live in this world anymore. But thanks to the internet, we were able to stamp this stuff out. And yeah, that's just it for the video. Just kind of wanted to put the nail in the coffin here. Make sure you guys tune into No Life Gaming podcast, which is on tonight. It'll be released around 8-9 p.m. And then tomorrow is No Life Tech podcast. We do 2 podcasts a week. We do one on gaming, one on tech, every Tuesday and every Wednesday. So check them out. And yeah, just be on the lookout for some more videos, and subscribe if you haven't and you like this channel. So yeah, all right, peace.